Elon Musk has warned that if artificial intelligence has a set goal and humans stand in the way, it could potentially destroy us without hesitation. He likens this to humans building a road and coming across an anthill, as we don't have ill intentions towards the ants. We're simply building the road, and the anthill is in the way. The ultimate goal with connecting our brains to computers is to enhance our own brain capabilities and keep up with AI, hopefully even gaining control over it. In the short term, brain-computer interfaces aim to improve people's lives, for instance, by assisting those with spinal injuries to move, or providing the blind with sight through the use of cameras implanted in their brain. In this video, we delve into the futuristic world of brain-to-computer devices and explore Elon Musk's thoughts on connecting our brains to machines. We take a look at how these devices are being utilized today, the potential dangers they pose, and the strange and exciting possibilities they offer in the future. According to Elon Musk, the purpose of Neuralink is to tackle brain-related issues and diseases. He notes that after surviving cancer and heart disease, most people are likely to face brain problems as they age. He explains that we are essentially just a brain inside a skull, and that everything we perceive is simply an electrical signal. Our thoughts are generated by neurons communicating through electrical spikes, and by recording these spikes, we can decode and understand our thoughts. With brain-to-computer devices, we can even control our thoughts by stimulating the brain with electricity. These devices can bring numerous benefits to people suffering from spinal injuries and brain diseases. For those who are blind, it is now possible to wire a camera directly into the brain to restore their sight. By connecting different devices to the brain, people with muscle or spine issues could regain movement. There are also medical applications for people with mental illnesses, such as headsets that stimulate the brain to treat depression. The possibilities are endless when it comes to brain-to-computer devices, and we're just scratching the surface. SpaceX and Elon Musk have a clear goal in mind to eventually colonize Mars. To fund this long-term mission, Elon has transformed SpaceX into a successful business that offers services such as delivering cargo and astronauts to the ISS. This not only brings in revenue for the company, but also allows Elon to continuously develop cutting-edge technology. Aside from Mars colonization, Elon's short-term focus is to solve medical issues, and his long-term goal is to merge human brains with artificial intelligence. The possibilities for enhancing human intelligence are endless, and by improving our brains by just 10%, we could see a massive increase in productivity. Think about it. With an additional 10% of intelligence, engineers and scientists would be able to work faster and make even more groundbreaking discoveries. And as these engineers work on the next generation of brain-to-computer devices, they too will benefit from their enhanced intelligence, leading to a never-ending cycle of exponential growth in human intelligence. By meeting or even exceeding AI intelligence, it becomes much easier to control and work with these technologies. Let me give you some other examples of how a brain-to-computer device can enhance our abilities beyond just improving our vision by connecting our brain to a camera. Imagine having a long-range camera that allows you to see much further than ever before, or even a thermal or X-ray camera. Bats are able to navigate the world using sonar, and we could have the same capability by fitting our brains with sonar sensors, allowing us to sense our surroundings even in complete darkness. We could also have various other sensors connected to our brains, giving us the ability to sense things we can't today. In terms of memory, scientists have already made progress in improving our ability to recall visual information by 35% through stimulation of the brain when we forget something. This requires electrodes to be inserted deep into the brain. The possibilities don't stop there, though. Our brains could also be connected to our homes, allowing us to control the devices with just our thoughts. Imagine waking up and turning on the lights without even having to get out of bed or making coffee simply by thinking about it. Our homes could even adjust based on our brain activity, helping us stay productive. Furthermore, we could communicate with each other and machines in new ways. Currently, if we have an idea for a product, we need to sit down and sketch it out or describe it to someone. In the future, we could instantly transfer these ideas directly from our brains to someone else's, or to a computer program that could create a 3D model of it or even 3D print it. For example, simply thinking of a blue mug and seeing a 3D model of it appear on a computer screen. Overall, I believe that these advancements in technology will greatly enhance our capabilities and the way we live our lives. I see a future where brain-to-computer devices bring about a revolution in our lives. These devices will increase our brain's computing speed, enabling us to multitask in incredible ways, learn faster and instantly, and control external machines just with our thoughts. We could even preserve our memories by downloading and uploading them, ensuring that they never fade away. Our dreams could also be monitored and downloaded, allowing us to practice skills, solve problems, and work through our dreams. However, there are valid concerns about the impact these devices will have on humanity. A direct connection between all our brains and the internet could result in a hive mind where everyone thinks alike. And with the high level of access these devices provide, there are also security concerns to consider. Hackers could potentially change our thoughts, manipulate our actions, and even wipe our memories. However, much like the way we store our entire lives on our phones today with photographs, private messages, banking and health details and more, I believe that high-level security measures will be in place to prevent these malicious actions from occurring. Brain-to-computer devices are predicted to be available in the next 40 years, with a slow increase in the number of devices that will be available for purchase. In the next 5 years, technology companies aim to integrate some form of brain activity tracking into headsets to track sleep, concentration, and productivity. Elon Musk has demonstrated the technology with Neuralink working on pigs, and Neuralink has been approved as an FDA breakthrough device, meaning the testing process will be sped up. There are even a number of ways brain-to-computer devices are being used already. An EEG headset is non-invasive and can be worn like a hat, reading the electrical signals on the scalp. However, it does not capture deeper brain activity. A paralyzed man used an EEG headset to control an exoskeleton during the first kickoff of the 2014 World Cup. The EEG headset reads your brain activity and works to keep you at your maximum efficiency by providing music and muting notifications. In China, EEG headsets are used to monitor school children's levels of concentration. MRI machines, commonly used in hospitals, are being used by scientists at UC Berkeley to recreate what people are seeing. When users watched a video while inside an MRI machine, researchers were able to recreate blurry videos of what they were seeing based on brain activity alone. In the future, we may see this kind of technology being used to replay dreams in virtual reality. Brain-to-computer devices have been around for a while, with the UTOR array being a well-known example developed in the 90s. Today, companies like Neuralink are working on taking this technology to the next level, exploring new opportunities and pushing the boundaries of what is possible. The UTOR array consists of a grid of electrodes implanted under the skull, but it comes with large electronics and wires sticking out of the head. People using these devices have been able to control cursors on screens and even robotic arms just by thinking about moving their own hand. One woman with a brain implant was even able to imagine picking up and drinking from a bottle, with a robotic arm mimicking her movements. The brain-to-computer industry is rapidly growing, with big players like Meta and Valve joining the race. Meta's initial goal is to develop a non-invasive headset that allows people to type at 100 words per minute just with their thoughts. Valve's founder Gabe Newell has been researching brain-to-computer interfaces and believes we're closer to the Matrix than people realize, although he has been tight-lipped about Valve's development. Meanwhile, a company called Kernel has created a non-invasive headset that can recognize what song a person is listening to just by reading their brain activity. The possibilities of these sci-fi brain-to-computer devices are endless and raise questions about what they could allow humans to do. Will they end up making us more robotic, or will there be a fusion of the two, with 3D printed biological bodies operated by brain-to-computer devices, like in the sci-fi show Westworld? What do you guys think? Are you worried about this development, or do you see amazing applications? Let's discuss in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and until next time.